Everyone, welcome back. It's Melanie, your She Shed Scrappers. So today I am back with a one-page Halloween layout using the brand new I Want Candy collection from Close to My Heart. This is primarily a Halloween collection. However, if you missed the layout I posted at the beginning of the month, I did actually use it for photos from Voodoo Donuts because the color scheme of this collection and some of the stickers worked perfectly with that. So I'll link that above if you want to check that out as well. But with this one, I am documenting Halloween. I have 3 photos of my oldest. You can see during COVID when it was kind of at its peak, and he is in I think it's Transformers costume, which is yellow. And one of the colors of the collection is lemonade. And so I decided to use that as my border for the collection. I don't always go off the color of my photos, but with this one, because that's kind of a main color in the photos and I have it readily available, I decided to use it and kind of, go with that theme. So I used the scrap piece of that diagonal stripe paper and ripped that, and then ripped a piece of this sapphire candy collection to go at the top and the bottom of that. And I just thought it was just perfect. I wanted to really utilize the Halloween papers. Obviously, that diagonal stripe paper isn't the Halloween paper, but the candy one was. The nice thing about this collection, kind of like I mentioned before, there's only a handful of Halloween papers in it. There are quite a few papers that don't necessarily need to be Halloween, which I really appreciate. So I am going to double back that bottom photo because that is going to be the one that kind of is in the forefront, even though the other 2 are larger. So I do double back that one, and then decided to back the other 2 photos in white. Even though the top of them are going to overlap the white paper, I just felt like it would help them stand out against each other and then help them stand out against those busy pattern papers. So once I get these done and placed, the layout really comes together pretty quickly. I wanted to use the sticker sheet, or not the sticker sheet, the stamp set. And so one of the stamps says Booyah, and I just thought it would be really cute down at the bottom there. It was the perfect white space for me to use a stamp right on the layout. And so I brought out the Sundance color. I am going to stamp that down at the bottom there. And then that also kind of allows me to use that as a base for a cluster. I do wish that I think that the paper was more straight across. You can see how there's quite a bit of white space above that title down there, but I will kind of work with it and fix it a little bit. So in the scrapbooking workshop, I got the Irresistible, I think is what it's called, scrapbooking workshop, which is more the Halloween-based one, because I wanted this particular stamp and thin cut set. I loved the spider web, so I cut that out of the sapphire paper and cut it so that I am able to use a piece of it in 2 different spots of the layout. So I am going to use those spider webs as bases for my embellishment clusters. And then my third embellishment cluster or what have you is going to be the title. I am going to end up adding to that as well. So when I picked my stickers from the sticker sheet, I wanted to, again, utilize more of the Halloween stickers. And so I end up using that pumpkin with the candy. And then there's a ghost. I wanted to use that. That Let's Party, I could have used with anything, but I just thought it was so cute because these photos are all from school, and they usually have a Halloween party at school. And so I figured that was a great addition to the layout as well. You can see I brought down that Happy Halloween sticker below my title, and that just kind of helped maybe, well, one, fill in that space a little bit more, and just, I don't know, it helped so the booyah wasn't really lost, floating, I guess, if you want to say that. So now I kind of have the base of my embellishment clusters done, and so I reached for the puffy stickers, which are adorable. There's all kinds of different candies and cupcakes and just enamel, dots, and just so fun. So I made a cluster of 3 at the top of my kind of title at the bottom, and then just scattered some of the other little candy pieces in the top cluster, and wrapped candy in that bottom cluster there, and then snuck in a perfect heart flare from Scrap and Happy Studio in that bottom cluster as well. So that is going to finish off this layout. I will link the collection down below if you are interested. I would love your support, and I appreciate all of your support on my channel as well. I hope you guys enjoyed, and we will see you next time. Bye, guys.